I did bring up a few things just now, and today we are waiting for someone to come in and do the internet, and I also have to get my printer set up. I've been wanting to set up the printer, but I didn't have internet, and you need internet to do that. So those are the two goals for today.
Through the printer. On the printer,
Yeah.
there's on the second page there's an option called trace.
It is the next day. As you saw, I was able to do my internet as well as my printer yesterday, so that was very, very productive. I feel like this entire week was really productive, but that does not come without the cost of just being so exhausted at the end of the day. I am really just trying to take it easy, and today I do have something big that is coming, which I'll show you guys, but I think I'm just like really trying to slow myself down. Like, it's not like I have to get this office set up by end of this week or even end of next week. I really should have a like ideal timeline, and it honestly isn't within this month. So with that said, I do have a big thing that is coming into the office today, and that is the couch. I did have a couch in mind ever since I saw this couch, and I'm really glad that I was able to pull the trigger on this. I did kind of pre-buy this because I was hoping to use my bonus from my 9-to-5 job that is coming in April. But yeah, I do have a TaskRabbit right now who is picking it up at the warehouse, and I need to go book an Uber. My idea is to have the couch kind of on this side, and I need to lay out the carpet before they come in as well.
Hello, how are you? Good, thank you.
Thank you so much. Just
Okay.
over here, facing
Alright.
this way. Hi everyone, it is the next day. As you saw yesterday, we did get our couch delivered, and it is so beautiful. I am not over it. I mentioned that this was the couch that I had in mind, and I'm just so thrilled that it was able to come yesterday, and I feel like the space is actually kind of coming together a little bit. With that said though, I feel like I've just had a really exhausting week, if I'm being really honest. And today is Friday, and I'm having a bit of a late start to my day. There's something new that's coming into the office today, so I'm able to just kind of take it easy, maybe fulfill some orders. But what is on my agenda today is doing therapy. If you didn't know, I do monthly therapy sessions. I've been going to the same therapist over the last like 3 or 4 years. It was definitely before the pandemic, because I remember meeting her in person here in Vancouver, and then we transitioned into virtual sessions after that. And I just feel like she has helped me so much in just uncovering a lot of my limiting beliefs, which I mentioned in my previous video. I did book a second session with her, and I wanted to do a little bit more frequent sessions now that I'm taking essentially a really big step towards my goals. And I think she just kind of helps me conceptualize and really piece together some of my thoughts about how I'm feeling about moving into a new office space. This is obviously a really big step, and as much as I enjoy sharing the process with you guys, there is a lot in my mind and just like anxiety over it, because it's something that I've never done before. I know I touched on that in the previous video, so that's gonna be really the topic of what we're gonna be talking about in therapy today, which is in like 5 minutes. So I need to go get ready, get my laptop set up so I can chat with her. I also just ran down the street to grab myself a sandwich because it is lunchtime and I haven't eaten anything, and I'm really excited for this. I think it's a pear baguette. I heard really good things. It's called Finch's if you're around the Gastown and Vancouver area. Hi, how are you? I just got out of my Zoom call with my therapist, and I'm always like really teary, kind of like closer to the end of it, just because we talk about a lot of really deep stuff, I guess. Yeah, I'm the biggest advocate for therapy. I know it might not work for some people, but I do think that if you find your person, the therapist that like works for you and really understands you, I do think it is such a valuable tool. That was a really good session. I did not want to eat in front of her, so I haven't eaten my sandwich yet, which can open together. It is kind of late now, so I need to eat before I work. Oh my god, this looks insane. I have to show you. So I think this is called prosciutto, brie, and pear baguette. It looks incredible. I'll have to take a photo. I am so excited to eat this sandwich. Hello? Yes, are you outside? Okay, that was actually perfect timing because we have the paper cutter that is coming today. I have been waiting for this. This is essentially the last piece that will allow me to bring everything in-house. I know that I chatted about that in my previous vlog that I'll link up here, but I got myself a commercial paper cutter and a commercial printer that allows me to bring everything in-house so that I don't have to go outside to do those things. So very excited about that. I think he said he's going to be here in around 10 minutes. So I will show you when that comes in. But what I wanted to show you is the bag that I brought today. I have just been lugging around this bag. It is from Lululemon and it's like the biggest bag that I have. So much coming out of it. So I brought an extra camera battery that I am using for filming. So brought that today. A pair of slippers. These are also from Lululemon. These are the Rest Feels. I have a pair of these at home that I wear every single day, every time I'm at home, just because it has a really nice cushion. So what I notice is when I'm working, I do have a standing desk. So when I'm working, my feet get really tired because the hardwood floor is just hurting my feet. So I wanted to get myself a pair of new slippers to wear just around the studio. So these just came in and I already took the box out because I didn't want to bring it here. So yes, I'm excited for these and I'm actually gonna wear them now. I can't do a full body, but that's what they look like. They're just basic black slippers. Oh yeah, I ordered myself a new tripod. This one is for my phone because I want to do more content for Reels and maybe TikTok, but potentially just Reels. So I got this from Amazon. The brand is called Autumn Tech, if I'm pronouncing that right, and I'll unbox that in a little bit. So I brought that and then I'll show you guys kind of what I have that I'm going to return. So I'll move you over here. Okay, slightly different angle. That is my front door, but I've got two boxes in here. So initially I wanted to have a table for myself to work, to do some editing, etc. But I realized that my space just isn't big enough for that. So I did order a mobile standing desk. I will link it and show it over here so you guys know what I'm talking about. But I initially bought a really big table and I just realized that I won't be able to fit it in this space. So I'm going to be returning this. This is from Staples. And then I also ordered another one. This is a mobile standing desk. This one is from Amazon, but I just like the look of another one better from cozy.ca. I think they're from Montreal. I'll show you guys an unboxing when that comes in, but I initially ordered this from Amazon and I just decided on a different table, but this is kind of like the general idea. So it'll take up less real estate in the space, but it's also kind of just matches the vibe around here. So these two are actually going to go back. I'm just waiting for someone to pick them up. If you guys saw the earlier clip, you would know what sandwich this is. This is from Finch's and it is their pear, prosciutto, and brie sandwich. I am obsessed with it ever since I tried it that first time and I couldn't help but get it again. This place is like a 5-minute walk away from here, so that is amazing and I feel like I'm going to be there really often. It was such a good sandwich and I just had to get it. So this is what I am eating for lunch today. Okay, last time I got this, they didn't have that balsamic in the sandwich. They had it on the side, but now they actually put it onto the sandwich, which I'm not really mad about because I love that sauce, but this is the sandwich. It is so good, and yeah, I'm gonna eat this right now.
I'm fine, how about you?
Thanks, maybe just... Thank you. Okay, the cutter has arrived, but the guy just told me that it's 150 pounds. So I need to figure out how to move it from here to wherever I want to put it. I think I'm just gonna kind of take a peek at it for now, and then we'll figure out where I'm gonna put this cutter. I don't know what part of the series of building out this office space we are on, but I do have an exciting package that I want to unbox with you today. This is not sponsored, but I have been looking for a coffee table to fit into this space and I finally found it at Sunday's Furniture. If you didn't know, Sunday's is a Vancouver-based furniture company and I visited their West 6th showroom and it was so beautiful and I decided on one of their coffee tables. So I'm going to unbox it today and show you guys what it looks like in this space.